What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Joy Presley, and in today's video we're going to be doing a mukbang. I haven't done one of these in so long, so please give this a big thumbs up and keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're going to begin the mukbang, but let's just get into my outfit. I look cute. But anyway, we're going to get into the video and we're going to be doing a life update as we dig into our amazing Filipino food. Like I said before, this is the sauce right here. Looks so good. I think it's like a sweet and sour sauce. And then this is the actual lumpia. Yummy. And let's just get started. So first things first, it is 2022 and honestly, my year has been going It honestly hasn't really been that good, you know, for a lot of different reasons. But one of the first things I want to talk about is I've had to cut off a lot of people over the past couple months, and you're probably wondering, you know, why, but I just feel like there's a lot of people out there who are either super happy for me or very jealous of me. You know, I'm just gonna keep it real, and I mostly had to cut off people who are just negative, you know what I mean? There's people who really get along with me, and then there's people who turn their back on me or get jealous of me, and I really just don't like that. And it's something that's kind of been bothering me lately, but you know, I try not to think about it too much. But there is somebody that I did have to cut off. I'm not going to say the person's name, but basically he was super jealous of me. Super jealous of me. I don't know why. We used to be friends, and I guess like he probably liked me or something, and I pretty much just told him, like, you know, I just see you as a friend. I don't really see you as anything else. I said it in such a polite way, but what he pretty much said to me was, enjoy your 2022, bye. And I'm just like, what? And hopefully I have the screenshot somewhere so I can show you guys, but he was pretty much being so salty and jealous just because I told him I didn't want to be with him and I just saw him as a friend. So that's just one example of somebody that, you know, reveal their true colors. Then there's another person that liked me too. You know, we kind of were cool, and then same situation kind of happened. I turned him down and he got super mad, you know, was calling me out my name. Then I ended up running into him at a party, super awkward. Ran into the person at a party and he didn't even say hi to me. So like I said, guys, there's just a lot of people who have kind of turned their back on me, and it makes me just feel sad because I'm just like, what did I do to you? Like, why can't you just be mature and accept the fact that I just want to be friends? But that's just an example of what I'm going through. And then we are going to talk about something a little bit more positive. So last Sunday, I turned 22. I turned 22, girl. And it honestly feels great. But I'm not gonna lie, like the day of my birthday, I wasn't really that excited for it. Like, of course, I'm super grateful for another year, but I don't know what it is. But as you get older, you do kind of get like, what's the word? You kind of don't get excited as much for your birthday. I don't really know why, but this is good. This is super good, guys. But I really just wasn't that excited for my birthday, and I don't really know why, but I still had a good time, still, you know, enjoyed what was there. I bought myself a cake, you know, took some pictures, but all in all, you guys keep me going, and I love you guys so much. For the people who really do respect me and support me, I love you so much, because there are people out there who are just rude, and you know, they want to call me out my name, want to disrespect me. And I'm just not with that, you know? I'm with the positive vibes, and that's really it. So now we're gonna talk about something else. And okay guys, we're back, and hopefully my camera is centered. Oof, hopefully it's centered. But anyway, I had to get a fork because I cannot eat the rice with my hands. But anyway, now we're gonna just talk about some other stuff going on. So the next thing that I want to talk about is a little bit about my Army career, because I know you guys are super curious about it. You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, how are you liking Fort John? How's the leadership? How's the people? You know, are you talking to anybody? And I am going to do a whole separate video on like my relationship status and everything, and like how I am. But basically, we're gonna talk about a little bit of tea going on here. Not too much detail, but just a little bit of tea. But basically, this food is so good, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not used to doing these mukbangs. But anyway, I actually don't really like my leadership. My leadership here is terrible. But I'm a person that tries to see the beauty in the rain, basically. Like, even though the situation up here is cold, you know, it's miserable, I try to really take the bad and turn it into good. That's all about being joyful and happy. Now, of course, there's days where I feel down and stuff like that. But honestly, I have been going to counseling. Now, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about mental health, because there's honestly nothing wrong with going to mental health. Like, don't let anybody tell you that, like, oh, you're weird and stuff if you go to mental health, because that's just stupid. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be crazy to go to mental health. It's all about getting what you need. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling like nobody cares, nobody listens to you, go to the professionals. They're there to help you. And that's what I've been doing lately, is getting the help I need. I have this really nice therapist, and she's super nice. And we just talk about just normal things, you know? And then we're gonna talk about toxic leadership, because girl, I have very toxic leadership. I'm gonna make like a whole separate video about this one day. But basically, like, my sergeants and stuff like that, there's some nice ones, and then there's ones I cannot stand. There's also people in my platoon that I can't stand. But you know, we have to work as a team no matter what. And that's the whole point of this video, is not to bash, but just to learn from situations and to not let things get to you. And that's my problem, is I people please a lot. I people please a lot because I don't want people to like not like me. But what I learned is that you can't give a flying heck about what happens. You know, you just have to just move on. If people don't want to, you know, if people don't want to be on your side, let them just stand over there. You know, you could do battle by yourself, as Beyonce can say, you know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing I've been learning, you know, being at Fort Drum, is even though this place sucks sometimes, you just have to see the beauty in the struggle, you know, and you just have to keep pushing forward. Because in the Army, you have to learn to get along with everybody. Even if you don't like the person, you have to learn to just get along and just, you know, if you have nothing good to say, keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate, because you guys have probably been in situations where favoritism has happened in your platoon, or maybe your sergeant is like disrespecting you. And if it honestly gets to that point, always know that you guys can ask for help. Like, never feel like you're trapped or anything. Because here at Fort Drum, like, the suicide rate is so high, and I would hate for any of you to feel like you don't matter or anything. So always make sure you're getting the help you need and all that good stuff. So now we're gonna talk about some family stuff, because I know you guys are really curious about that. I am gonna do a Q&A soon about family and all that stuff. I say that a lot, all that stuff, but girl, it's a habit. But anyway, with family updates, luckily everything is good, thank God. No negative stuff going on. You know, me and my sister have been getting really close, which I'm so happy about. You know, me and my sister used to have a really, I would say, toxic relationship. You know, growing up, she was very jealous of me. The same thing I'm kind of going through now. I don't know what it is. But growing up, my sister was very territorial, jealous. But I'm so grateful to God that we've finally been getting along. And I think it has a lot to do with just her maturing, her working on herself, me working on myself. And we've actually been talking a lot, which I'm so happy about, because I love my sister, you know. I never wanted us to be fighting or anything. And yeah, life is good. Everything is great. So when it comes to my parents, you know, I talk to them almost every other day. I make sure they're good, no problems, no COVID. So all in all, life is just great. And I've just been trying to, you know, just keep pushing. And yeah, like, don't let anybody bring you down. Like, that's the main thing you guys should take from this video, is don't let people bring you down. Like, because I feel like that's always been a battle with me, like people just not being happy for me. You know, my sister not being happy for me, my friends not being happy for me. So it's something that I just had to learn to adapt to. And I'm, you know, luckily I'm getting better at just grinding, but That's the main thing, guys, is just keep moving forward and ignore the mess. So yes, guys, we're gonna talk about some other things, such as, you know, what TV shows have I been watching, and just other random things. I probably should have done a little poll on my Instagram so I can get more specific questions from you guys. But yeah, so let's talk about some TV shows. So lately I have been watching Euphoria. Oh my gosh, my friends, shout out. They have put me onto Euphoria, girl. That's a good show. It's crazy because I remember when Euphoria came out, I think in like 2017. I didn't even like think to watch it back then. And it's crazy because now it's like super trendy. But it's a great show. It's very intense though. There's a lot of really sad scenes. And it is a little bit intense because there is some sexual stuff in it. But to me, it doesn't really bother me at all. Because I like shows that really, you know, capture your, like, what's the word? Shows that really grab your attention. Like, it's a show that you just want to keep on watching. And one of my favorite characters is surprisingly Maddie. I really like Maddie. People always look at me crazy when I say that, but I really love her character. I think she's really pretty. Honestly, I love all the characters. I love Zendaya. Zendaya is honestly my number one, I should say. But Zendaya and Maddie are like my favorite. Cassie is also very good. What to say? Fez from Euphoria is funny. That dude is so funny, man. They need to give him an award. Like, oh my gosh. It's just so funny when he's like, when Fez is just like, yo, Rue, what's going on? Like, that part just makes me laugh so hard. But I love Euphoria. Some other shows that I've been watching is Ready to Love. Go check it out. It's a dating show. You guys know I love me some entertaining tea. You know, also been watching Married at First Sight. Not too much of it, just a little bit here and there. It's kind of a boring show. But if you guys have any more recommendations, leave them down below. And that is pretty much the end of the video, guys. I do not want to make this too long because it's probably already a long video, but that is really it, guys. If you have any questions at all, leave them down below. I will definitely answer them. And I'm gonna finish eating my delicious Filipino food. I am so happy that my friend made this for me. Shout out to her. Like I said, I will have her info down below. And like I said before, please, guys, just focus on yourself, grind, and you guys will succeed. If I can do it, so can you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.